still just kinda hoping on a Doom movie where the Doomslayer is there in all his glory. I will say this, I have heard a lot of Doom fans asking for what you are asking. I have made that a priority in a sequel. Who needs a Doomguy?
It's ironic. Hello Spartans, welcome back to another video. Now this video is not going to be edited because I'm basically lazy and I want to go to sleep. 2 days ago I made a video talking about the confirmed sequel of Doom Annihilation. Yes, it is going to be made, and that apparently the Doomslayer is going to be on the movie. He is going to make an appearance on the movie. Now in that video I mentioned that if you do not want the Doomslayer to be on the movie, leave a like on this video. And it is the same thing for this video. If you, my friend, if you, Oscar, do not want the Doomslayer to be on the sequel for Doom Annihilation movie, like this video right now. And if you want the Doomslayer to be on the movie, dislike this video right now. I know that YouTube is not showing dislikes on the videos, but I'm going to update the pinned comment down below to show how many dislikes this video has, and I'm going to be completely transparent. So leave a like in this video for no Doomslayer, dislike this video for Doomslayer on the movie. Let's get into it. I find it very ironic that apparently the Doomslayer is going to be on the movie, but when they were making the original Doom Annihilation, its main protagonist, being Joe and Doc, basically shot on the Doom fanbase, the character of Doomguy, and Doom overall, so I do not know what were they expecting to happen. The fanbase of Doom is one of the oldest fanbases in all of this industry that is video games, since 1993, and just like Mick Gordon once said,
now Doom fans, they're not like Disney fans. If Doom fans don't like what you've done, they'll burn your house down.
That is basically true. So what were you expecting? I do not understand. Now, I really do not think that Tony Giglio, the director of the movie, and its crew were actively trying to shit on the fanbase of Doom. It's not like they were saying, oh yes, fuck Doom and its fanbase, but hey, Doom fans, watch our movie because it's of Doom. I really think that's not the case. It's just that they handled this situation really weird, honestly. But okay, I am willing to give Tony Giglio and its crew a second chance. Going by the words of the director, the movie was a financial success, and my logic tells me that if it was a financial success, then Universal 1440 or Universal Studios is gonna give Tony Giglio and its crew that makes the movie a way bigger budget. And I hope that is the case, because one of the main problems of the movie, the original, is that the budget was not there. Props were plasticky, the sets were plasticky too. Everything was just very low budget, and I think it's very safe to say that Universal Studios is gonna give Tony Giglio and its crew a bigger budget. And if they don't, if Universal Studios is gonna give Tony and its crew the same budget as the original, then Universal 1440 or Universal Studios, chingas a tu cola y agarra ese dinero y métetelo por el culo, pendejo. If I was one of the guys in Universal in charge for the franchise of Doom or the Doom IP to make the movie, I'll be like, yes, let's give Tony the same budget. It's gonna be a win-win. Doom fans are gonna watch the movie or buy the movie to see how bad it is, and we're gonna make a buck. If they are thinking that way, then god damn it, Universal, pendejos. Anyways, my friends, in the video I did 2 days ago talking about this movie, I got a lot of comments telling me or asking me to make a video saying how I, Midnight Spartan, would introduce the character of the Doomslayer in the movie. And I know that a lot of people do not want the Doomslayer to be in the movie. They see Doom Annihilation as something separate of the Doom IP, and the only thing that basically connects Doom Annihilation with the Doom franchise is the name of the movie and William B.J. Blazkowicz, which died in the movie, which is basically Doomguy. How are they going to introduce the Doomslayer? I have no idea. They killed Doomguy, so the Doomslayer is a separate entity. But okay, let's say that they do introduce the Doomslayer. They do give the Doomslayer an appearance on the movie. How can Tony, the director and its crew, make this character feel natural inside of the movie? Well, that's something very easy to do. Just make him the same as in the video game Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, an unrelenting force of nature, a demigod, a god, an immovable object, someone that is basically immortal and unrelenting. I mean, if the Doomslayer appears on the movie, he needs to have those traits, because if he doesn't, well, Doom fans are gonna burn your house, basically. Now, let's take the bad route, and let's say that Universal Studios does give Tony and its crew a bigger budget, but not that big where they can do like a lot of scenes on hell on earth, a lot of CGI, a lot of CGI made demons. Doom Annihilation, the original, was delayed actually like 6 or 7 months because they were trying to tweak some scenes at the end of the movie where they showed hell and the CGI made demons. And if we take into consideration that the budget is not going to be as big as we think it's going to be, well, I do not think they're going to show hell that much. And here is why that's so important. In my version of how the Doomslayer would be introduced in the movie would basically be the operation Samuel Hayden did with its soldiers back in 2016 in Doom 2016, where Samuel Hayden and a group of elite soldiers go inside of a hell portal, arrive at the Cutting Gear Sanctum, and find the Doomslayer on a tomb. I think that's the best way they can basically introduce the Doomslayer. For example, the movie starts. Joe and Doc, our protagonist, is on ground zero. She somehow survives and regroups with a group of very super elite soldiers, and they have this mission: go inside of the hell portal and go retrieve an artifact. That artifact in the legends being the Doomslayer. They go inside of hell. All the movie revolves around being inside of hell, killing demons, running, surviving, blah blah blah, trying to complete their mission. What mission? Retrieve the artifact. They reach this cave, this weird cave with a lot of runes, things, blah 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 blah, and they see a tomb. They see that this tomb is the artifact. They open the tomb in hopes of finding something that is going to help them close the portal, and bam! Doomslayer, Doomguy from the tomb, some big dude, 6'8", muscular, emerges from the tomb, and he's like, I think that would be the best way to introduce the Doomslayer into the movie, but it is also very unrealistic because one of the main issues with Doom Annihilation was the CGI and how hard it was for the crew to create the scenes of hell. So I do not see that happening at all unless they take their time to create this movie and Universal Studios gives them a super ultra big budget, which again is very unrealistic. Now here comes plan B, and I think it's something good that could actually happen. The movie starts, our protagonist Joe and Doc is in ground zero in the super gore nest, and she somehow survives. Again, she meets with a group of elite soldiers and they go to New York, to these big cities, to fight against the demonic hordes of hell. Now, through the campaign, through the movie where they kill demons trying to survive, resources, blah 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 blah, they always see this trail of someone killing demons with his hands, or they hear on the radio that somebody is killing demons super fast, strafe running with a super shotgun, blah 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 blah. I really do not think that if the Doomslayer appears on the movie, the whole movie is going to be centered on the Doomslayer. Of course, the movie is going to be centered on our protagonist Joe and Doc and the side characters. The Doomslayer is going to be somewhat like Master Chief in Halo Forward Unto Dawn, where he only appears at the very end of the movie to save the day, or throughout the movie there's going to be like Easter eggs of what the Doomslayer has been doing in this Hell on Earth invasion. One thing I can see for sure is Joe and Doc running through a hallway with his crew of elite soldiers or whatever, and they look through the window and they see this humanoid figure entity just running really fast, punching demons in the dick and ripping their limbs off, and that's it. Like these little cool Easter eggs of oh, the movie is about our protagonist trying to survive, but there's someone around our protagonist that is basically a god killing demons. I think that's also a good way that it could happen, because realistically speaking, the movie is going to be about our protagonist, not about the Doomslayer. But if one thing is for certain is that if the Doomslayer does appear in the screen, like interacting with our protagonist and the side characters, he should not talk. He's not a man of words, he's a man of action. He acts. He takes matters into his own hands. It is very hard to fuck up the character of the Doomslayer, so please, Tony, if you are watching this video, just take the character of the video game Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, copy paste into the movie. The Doomslayer doesn't need to talk, he doesn't need a backstory, he just needs to be a force of nature, because everyone that is going to be watching the movie already knows who the Doomslayer is. He's not a new character. You should not give him like this insane backstory as to why he kills demons, because honestly everyone already knows. And if someone is watching the sequel of Doom Annihilation and hasn't played the games, well, he has an incentive to play the games. You can play as the guy that kills demons with his hands in the movie, you can play as him in the video game. Let's buy Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, come on, what the hell. But anyways, my friends, those are the two best ways I can see Tony Giglio can introduce the character of the Doomslayer to the sequel of Doom Annihilation. But please, my friends, let me know down below how would you think the introduction of the Doomslayer into the movie would work best. But anyways, my friends, have an awesome day. Adios. Bye.